Many tribes were displaced from their actual origin point of or where they're from. The Hoopa Valley tribe was one tribe that was not fully displaced from where we were at. They've done carbon dating on fire pits and on sacred locations, and we've been here for, millennia.
We're a people who have survived despite efforts to move us from here, and they moved a part of us down there, and they just turned around, walked out, and came home. They said, no, this is our home. The valley, Natinaway, is kind of the center of all the territory that Hoopa had.
But it's an important place that we protect. It's an important place that we make sure infrastructure is being built in a meaningful way that protects the environment, that protects cultural resources, and obviously helps with climate change. So we want to be building future-proof technology so that we are adapting to how the world is shaping out, and also tying that back to our roots and who we are as Hoopa people.
My name is Linnea Jackson. I am a member of the Hoopa Valley Tribe. Currently, I serve as the general manager for the Hoopa Valley Tribe's Public Utilities District. I was born here on the reservation, and when I was 6 years old, my mother got a nursing degree, and we ended up moving to Anchorage, Alaska. I had the opportunity to come back and spend my summers here with my grandparents and my cousins and my aunts and uncles. So I think those outside experiences allowed me to see a broader perspective, which has helped me in the skill set today to come back and work for my own tribe and people. The Hoopa Valley Public Utilities District operates and manages many of the foundational utilities on the reservation. We serve and provide domestic water, irrigation services, broadband services, energy-related projects. The energy projects will help sustain us because we deal with and struggle with energy resiliency here in the valley. And broadband and communications has become an everyday part of life. I'm building for generational impact, and I'm building for tribal resiliency.
Our Trinity River nourishes not only the valley and Hoopa territory and Hoopa people, it also nourishes the Klamath River tribes.
Not only is the Trinity River a part of who we are culturally, but it's obviously water is life, and it's a significant source and benefit to everything that we do. We have 2 water treatment facilities, 20 water storage tanks, 12 booster stations, and hundreds of miles of distribution and service lines. And so water is not only a part of who we are spiritually, but it's something that we also manage from a tribal government standpoint. Our water treatment facility is the highest energy demand location within the reservation. So energy is so critical for allowing that to function. California has the highest energy rates almost of any state. So without energy efficiency and resiliency, we struggle on the utility side, because every time the power goes out, these pumps are not able to facilitate and pump water to our community. Every time the power goes out, it affects our broadband. So we're looking into battery, we're looking into solar solutions, and obviously we're trying to get away from fossil fuel generators, but that's how we have to survive here in order to maintain communication. Who I am today as a core person stems from family. And what I've learned from both sides is to be resilient, hardworking, and a provider and a survivor. I was raised by a single mother. She taught me strength and resiliency and how to be brave and step outside of yourself, not be afraid to experience other areas. And all of those things stick with me today because of those teachings from my grandparents and then to my mom, to myself.
She's able to go into all different cadences of life And then what really amazes me is that she's able to work with people on the state level and the federal level. And she has a genuine personality that people like her and they trust her.
We're actually having the ability and the opportunity now to have a seat at the table and be actual partners who can apply for funding, who can complete the projects on their own, and not just rely on the investor-owned utilities that have not invested in our area. So we're coming together with resources and opportunity and actually coming as true partners, as we should be.